Important notice. This video is provided for informational and educational purposes only. It does not substitute professional medical advice. Have you ever felt something strange in your body and thought, oh, it's just stress or a bad diet? Be careful. Some symptoms that seem minor could be signs of something much more serious, like colon cancer. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to show you 10 symptoms you should never ignore. They might be screaming for attention right now, and recognizing them could save your life. Let's find out together. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Before listing these symptoms, let me explain why colon cancer is such an important topic. It's the third most common type of cancer in Brazil and worldwide, according to the National Cancer Institute. In 2023 alone, there were over 40,000 new cases here. The colon, or large intestine, is where the body processes what's left of food, and when abnormal cells start growing there, they can form tumors. The big problem? It's silent at first. Many people only discover it when it's already advanced because they ignore the early signs. But the good news is that if caught early, the chances of a cure are up to 90%, according to the Brazilian Society of Coloproctology. So, knowing these symptoms isn't just curiosity, it's a matter of life. Are you ready to find out what they are? Here are the 10 symptoms that could indicate colon cancer. They don't mean you definitely have cancer, but if they appear frequently or together, it's time to see a doctor. Let's go. 1. Changes in bowel habits. Changes in bowel habits are one of the first signs that could indicate colon cancer. If you've noticed diarrhea or constipation lasting for weeks without an obvious reason like diet or stress, it's time to pay attention. A tumor in the large intestine can alter your normal rhythm, making stools thinner, like ribbons, or changing how often you go to the bathroom. According to the American Society of Coloproctology, this happens because abnormal growth obstructs or irritates the colon. It's not just a lazy intestine. If your pattern suddenly changes and persists, it could be a warning sign. Keep track of the details and see a doctor for tests like a colonoscopy. 2. Blood in the stool. Blood in the stool is a worrying sign that could indicate colon cancer. Have you noticed bright red blood or dark, almost black stools? This could be from a tumor bleeding in the large intestine. A study by the American Cancer Society shows that 50% of early cases have this symptom. Of course, hemorrhoids or fissures can also cause bleeding, but in cancer, it tends to be more frequent and without an obvious cause. Don't ignore it thinking it will go away. If it appears regularly or comes with pain, it's a warning sign. See a doctor quickly for tests like a colonoscopy to rule out anything serious. Your intestines are asking for attention. 3. Feeling of incomplete evacuation. The feeling of incomplete evacuation is a subtle sign that could indicate colon cancer. Have you ever gone to the bathroom and felt like you weren't done, as if something was still there? This can happen when a tumor in the large intestine partially blocks the passage, disrupting the normal flow of stool. The American Society of Coloproctology warns that this persistent discomfort isn't just an impression, it could be your body reacting to an obstruction. If it comes with bowel habit changes or pain, it's even more suspicious. Don't think it's normal. Track how long you've been feeling this and see a doctor for a colonoscopy. 4. Abdominal pain or cramps. Abdominal pain or cramps could be a sign of colon cancer that many ignore. If you feel persistent pain or cramps in your belly that don't go away, even with medication for gas or indigestion, it's time to be cautious. In cancer, the tumor can irritate the intestine or cause blockages, leading to this constant discomfort. The American Society of Coloproctology highlights that, unlike a passing pain, this one tends to persist or worsen. If it comes with blood in the stool or fatigue, it's an even bigger warning sign. Don't assume it's just irritable bowel. See a doctor for tests like a colonoscopy to find out the cause. 5. Extreme fatigue. Extreme fatigue is a sign of colon cancer that can go unnoticed. Have you ever felt exhausted for no reason, even after sleeping well or without physical exertion? This can happen because the tumor causes internal bleeding, leading to anemia and draining the body's energy. The American Cancer Society points out that iron loss from blood in the stool reduces oxygen in tissues, leaving you exhausted. It's not just lack of motivation. If this fatigue persists and comes with symptoms like abdominal pain or weight loss, it's suspicious. See a doctor for a blood test and check if your colon is behind it. 6. Unexplained weight loss. Unexplained weight loss is a classic sign that could indicate colon cancer. If you're losing weight without dieting, exercising, or changing your routine, be careful. The tumor can alter metabolism, hinder nutrient absorption, or consume the body's energy. According to the American Society of Coloproctology, this is common in advanced stages but can also appear early. It's not something to celebrate. If it comes with fatigue, abdominal pain, or blood in the stool, it's a serious warning sign. Track how much weight you've lost and for how long, and see a doctor for tests like a colonoscopy. Your body is asking for help, don't ignore it. 7. Nausea or vomiting. Nausea or vomiting can be signs of colon cancer that confuse many people. If you feel nauseous or vomit without an obvious reason, like spoiled food or a virus, it could be the tumor interfering with your digestive system. When cancer blocks the colon, it causes waste buildup, irritating the stomach. The Brazilian Society of Coloproctology warns that if this comes with abdominal pain or bowel habit changes, it's suspicious. Don't assume it's just a sensitive stomach. If it persists or worsens, take action. See a doctor for tests like a colonoscopy and find out if the problem is in your intestine. 8. Abdominal bloating. Abdominal bloating is a sign of colon cancer that can be mistaken for just feeling full. If your belly feels bloated or heavy all the time, even without eating much, be careful. A tumor in the large intestine can block the passage, causing gas and stool buildup, leading to this sensation. The Brazilian Society of Coloproctology says this is more common in advanced stages but can appear earlier. If it comes with pain, nausea, or bowel habit changes, it's a warning sign. Don't confuse it with normal gas. If it lasts for weeks, see a doctor for a colonoscopy and check if your colon is in trouble. 9. Unexplained anemia. Unexplained anemia could be a sign of colon cancer that goes unnoticed. If you have pale skin, dizziness, or shortness of breath without a history of anemia, it could be from internal bleeding. The tumor in the large intestine sometimes causes small blood losses in the stool, gradually depleting the body's iron. The American Cancer Society highlights that this is common in 40% of early cases. It's not just fatigue. If it comes with weight loss or abdominal pain, it's suspicious. Get a blood test and see a doctor to check your colon with a colonoscopy. 10. Pain during bowel movements. Pain during bowel movements could be a warning sign of colon cancer. If you feel discomfort or a sharp pain when passing stool, it could indicate a tumor in the lower colon or rectum. The Brazilian Society of Coloproctology warns that persistent pain, especially with blood in the stool, should not be ignored. See a doctor for further investigation. Now, a warning: these symptoms can also be caused by other conditions, like infections or irritable bowel syndrome. But what sets cancer apart is how long they last. If they persist for weeks or worsen, don't ignore them. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, share it, and subscribe for more life-changing health tips. Have you ever experienced any of these symptoms? Let me know in the comments. See you next time, take care, and bye.